What's up?
Are you over 18?
Yeah.
Would you mind, I'll give you $20 to serve my wife paperwork for a divorce because I caught her cheating last week. You want to do it?
Yes, sir. I don't like cheaters.
Yeah, neither do I. Okay, you want to just move your bike off to the side?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what you have to do.
No worries. What in the f? This is like some GTA mission right here, dude. What? Oh, dude, this dude, I don't even know, like... I'll just park right there. SD legit. Official paper server.
Okay, so... I really appreciate this.
Not a problem.
I just filed this yesterday.
Okay.
And so I gotta get it served today because I'm going out of town tomorrow.
No worries.
So, I'll fill this out for you. So this is the case number. This is where it's going to be served at my house.
Okay.
I live 2 blocks that away.
Okay. As you can tell, I just got approached by some random dude whose was cheating on him. This dude's a he's in that Porsche Carrera right there. So I get to go break it to this and it's all going to be on footage and it's all going to go on YouTube. I'll see if I can learn out how to blur her face out, but if I can't do it.
This got you well, trusting I'll be there. The road that leads to heaven can be so steep. I will help you climb, change your state of mind, baby. Where's your final place? Won't you understand?
Do you need me to follow you? Do you need me to follow you right now? No worries.
Bro, did this man just turn a random guy on a bike into a divorce paper server for 20 bucks? Nah, this is relationship drama mixed with a side quest. And the guy's like, yeah, I don't like cheaters. Sir accepted that mission way too fast. Then he walks up, hands her the papers, and just like that, boom. Awkward silence, confusion, chaos, sigh, and this is only the opening. Yeah, we're already in dangerous territory.
Am I going to see the whole use and serve thing? I don't know. Probably. Definitely going to go face maxed out. It's official, dude. Oh, this is for you, ma'am. You're being served papers. Thanks, dude. Sorry about that.
You got magic and the heart is my mom.
What the That's so crazy.
I'm cheating on my husband, and I finally have the balls to tell the world. I told him, and of course, you know, he didn't handle it how we would want him to handle it. He was just like, okay, whatever. And he left with my kids. And I really was just like, this is weird. I need to chase after him and see what's going on. Like I said, there was a U-Haul truck there. And my heart dropped because I'm like, oh my gosh, immediately he is moving out, and, you know, already has his stuff. I finally have the balls to tell the world. I told him, and of course, you know, he didn't handle it how we would want him to handle it. But it all started, so I started having a friendship with this particular person, and it's actually a friend of my husband as well.
Wait, she cheated with her husband's friend, then told him like she just completed some heroic confession. At least I had the balls to tell him. Ugh, that's not a medal. That's the aftermath of terrible decisions. And look at her confusion when he stays calm. She expected screaming, frets something dramatic, but this man just takes the kids and starts moving on. Nah, that calm reaction probably hurt more. And honestly, her U-Haul panic is where things get real.
And we just have been hanging out around him a lot lately. We started out with just simple conversation, like we were friends, but we ended up kind of pushing it past that a little, not a little. We ended up kind of like secretly seeing each other, trying to find ways to see each other, and doing that behind my husband's back. So every time that my husband and I would joke about like me cheating on him, he's like, girl, you will be in a grave, you and whoever it is, and you're never going to leave me, blah, blah, blah. However, in this moment, he did not react that way. He did not. He reacted very calmly. Like I said, I can see that he was very hurt. Like, I can see it. I know him. He's my husband. So he acted very calmly and like very mature, very demure. I don't even know if I used that correctly, but anyways, he acted very calm and he just left and took.
Texting a woman, and she told me she was living with her parents, which is, there's no shame in that. She said she's unemployed in between things, living with her parents. Same, like 2 sentences. She asked where I lived. I told her I rent a house. Verbatim, she said, ooh, men who don't own property are a red flag.
I mean, we really went from judging a man for renting while living with your parents to this. Now, she's cheating with the contractor because her husband won't give her enough attention. Wait, so instead of saying, hey, we need to talk, she hired a babysitter, lied about going Pilates, and created a whole secret schedule. Bro, this isn't communication failure anymore. This is project management. And trust me, the next detail somehow makes this even crazier.
Live from her parents' basement, she said this. I'm like, is it, like, don't you have a curfew? Like, what? At least I don't have to worry about waking up my parents if I bring somebody home. Like, what? I'm so sorry. Like, champagne taste on a beer budget, right? Again, no shame, but like...
This is where you guys, the moral police, get to have a say.
So it's a young lady?
28 years old.
Right.
And she is a stay-at-home mum to an 18-month-old baby girl. And
for the last 2+ years, I've just felt like nothing around my husband. He just won't touch me. He doesn't want to even be near me, it feels like it.
Ever since she got pregnant, she feels like her husband, Joseph, has not been attracted to her anymore. About 2 months ago, Josie met Matt when he was over laying floorboards at her place. So tradie, before you know it, she's sleeping with Matt. So what she does is she hires a babysitter during the day to look after her 18-month-old while she goes off and has sex with Matt.
What's this tradie doing for you? Everything?
Yes. Basically filling all my needs. I kind of want all this from my husband.
And have you told your husband that you've got a babysitter for any reason?
Yes, I told him I just want to start feeling better about myself. So he thinks I'm going to the gym, Pilates.
Is she going to hell? That's all we're asking.
You just had a newborn baby and you're the tradie that your husband's paying for? Are you serious?
It is revolting that her husband is treating her like this. She has carried a baby for 9 months. She has given of her body. She just wants a hug.
This is everyone's worst fear. This is why everyone's passionate about it.
Yeah, that's why everyone's fired up.
82% of our listeners on and off the air said, you're probably going to hell.
Now hold on. She's using the family situation to pay for childcare so she can go cheat with the guy working at her house. Seriously, that's a level of planning nobody should ever have to witness. And now everyone's debating whether feeling neglected explains it. I mean, feeling hurt is real, sure. But there are conversations, therapy, arguments, a lot of steps before building a secret affair timetable. Sigh and wait. The next story takes betrayal to a whole different level.
On him for 3 years with his best friend. We had 2 kids, 3 and 6 years old, and he could have walked away. Should have walked away, could have. And when all of this came out, and I hid it for 3 years, in the church, when all of this came out, he looked at me and listen, a good therapist knows your feelings are valid and you can feel all of those things. He was mad. He was hurt. He was confused. He was disoriented. All those things were still true. None of that was underscored.
It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, homie. You know, this is a perfectly good example of when to leave a relationship, man. That is when divorce is necessary, you know, at the end of the day, you know. Hey, homie, you have a woman who does not respect you. 3 years she's cheating on you, man. The Bible tells you when you can leave. I tell men this all the time, man. If a woman goes out and she cheats on you, do not let her play victim. Oh, well, God will forgive you. God will forgive her, yes. But at the end of the day, you can still forgive her and still move on with your life, man. You don't have to deal with a woman like this who cheated on you. Adultery, homie. It's not a joke. Stay cold out here, man. Pick and choose wisely.
If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
Nothing on it. I don't even understand how you could sit here and cut a pizza with no sauce or cheese on it. Knock it off. You're not going to take it back. They're going to come because they brought it. I'm not stupid. What?
Stop. What is her reaction going to be?
If you're homeless, buy a house.
How many seconds are in a year?
Probably over 2,000?
12.
What?
12 seconds.
How? Oh, never mind. Now I get it.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Go on.
12 seconds in a year.
How do you get it?
I don't know.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese.
3 years. With his best friend. Nah, at that point the betrayal has a full resume. And she hid it for years, then we're suddenly having a whole conversation about forgiveness, faith, and whether he should stay. Listen, you can forgive somebody and still decide you're done. Those aren't opposites. But imagine realizing the two people closest to you were lying for that long. Ugh, that's not one red flag, bro. That's an entire parade. And the final confession? Oh, it's coming.
My husband is currently packing his bags and also packing our kids' stuff because he is going to leave to another state, all because I cheated on him with a mutual friend. My husband and I have been together for a while. No, I don't think there was any issues in the relationship or marriage whatsoever. I actually thought our life was pretty perfect, but then I decided to talk to one of our mutual friends, and one thing led to another. I think I was just really tired of the fact that my husband was constantly working to make sure that we had a roof over our heads and to make sure that everything was paid. And so I just felt very lonely. So I decided that I was just going to message his friend, you know, just like we are friends, nothing else. That was it. And then all of a sudden it just led to something else. I mean, at least I had the balls to actually tell my husband what was going on because I could have kept it from him. You know, I could have just moved on without telling him shit. After I told him, I was very surprised about his reaction because he was not freaking out or panicking. He just said, okay. And then he said he was going to pack his shit and go, but he was also going to take the kids. He was very demure, if I can say that word.
Wait, she says her marriage was basically perfect, then explains she cheated because her husband worked too much, working to pay the bills and keep a roof over everyone's head. I mean, what was the plan here? Thanks for providing for us, babe. I felt lonely, so I called your friend. Nah. And then she acts proud because she confessed. Okay, but look at his reaction. No explosion. No begging. Just calm. That's the kind of silence that tells you something big is about to happen.
I just thought he was going to accept the fact that I was cheating on him and then we could just move on and, you know, continue with our perfect lives. But no, he instead chose that he wants to actually leave with our kids, and now I'm panicking.
Bro really said, okay, and started packing. That's it. No dramatic speech. No chasing. Just consequences arriving right on schedule. And now she's panicking because she thought he'd accept the cheating and everybody could continue their perfect life. Perfect for who? Sign A. You can't wreck the relationship, betray the man's trust, then be shocked when he chooses self-respect. Well, that was a complete disaster. If you enjoy relationship stories that go completely off the rails, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.